There are those days where things start to go wrong and you tell yourself, man, that's a lot of things that just went wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. What ends up happening, it seems, is they keep going wrong and they keep going wrong, and somebody's trying to tell you something. They're telling you, go home, abort mission, go home. And today, I am in Illinois right now. I'm driving through Alton. It's kind of a cute little town. Too bad it's in Illinois. This city sits right on the Mississippi River. Okay, so my challenge is take a look at that. Just as I get to the park, looks like a freaking storm is coming. Like I said, this might be a storm chasing video or storm running away from video. You see that cloud up there? When you see things like that, you gotta keep an eye on it. Yeah, I'm heading right into a storm just as I get to the park. Oh, great. Oh, man, it looks bad, too. Crud, I'm gonna have to find some shelter, maybe, beyond my car. Well, let's take a look at these storms, because I might not be able to operate, and this might really just be another storm video. What the hell, man? I'm so unlucky. You gotta watch, see how those clouds right there, you can see a difference. It's usually where a wall cloud or a shelf cloud starts to develop. Those are the danger areas. I have a knack of driving right into storms, don't I? What the hell? Oh boy, looks like the rain's about to start. Rain on the river, boys. Deja vu, man. Oh, look at that guy. He's screwed. That guy is so screwed. Holy cow. Hazard lights on. Playing it safe, pulling over. My tires are bad on this car. Crap, dude. What's really unsafe about this is that cars can come up behind you and hit you. That's why I got in front of that guy, so they'll hit him and not me. What can you do, you know? I don't want to be in the back. You just can't see. White things popping off the car. It's not big yet, but hail's not good. Honestly, I actually kind of like storms. I think they're pretty cool. I just don't like being in them when I'm trying to do something and I don't want my house blown over. That's the thing with storms. Like, they're cool, actually. You know, I've lived all over the country in several different places, and everywhere you live, they always say, well, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. I have to say, it's probably more true here than anywhere else I've lived, because blue skies ahead. I had one of those worst days ever, where everything went wrong. I took a wrong turn, I went too far. It turned out to be about 3 times farther to get here to this Pere Marquette Park, to do Parks on the Air, than I thought. Then when I got here, the park's basically closed because there's an event going on and they have all the roads closed to the main gate. So I kept on going around the park and I found this little entrance and I parked in here, and there's signs that say no hunting everywhere, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to operate here. It's taking me almost 2 hours to get here. The problem is the rivers in Missouri, they block a lot of the normal paths, so you have to go way around to get on a bridge. Anyway, I'm gonna quit complaining, but this has been the worst day. Oh man, I also forgot my slingshot, but I don't need it because I'm just gonna keep it simple. Throw it back through itself. Hang it like that, and then you have a pendulum and you can throw it with a lot more accuracy like this. Possibly, you got to give it a try. Perfect. First throw. Day couldn't get any worse. We have another storm coming in. Oh my God. I swear, some days when 3 or 4 things go wrong and you just start to feel like the day is cursed, it's probably better just to pack up and go home and just try again another day. I've probably had 8 major things go wrong, and now I've got a storm coming. Alright, let's still try to do it though. I'm going to still try to do it because I did all this effort and work. Alright, so what have I got going? I decided to pack Tina. It's the easiest way to set up. I threw it up there. First throw, I got the Pactina almost vertical. And then I brought the cordage right back down and tied it off. So all we got is a loop. The only downside is if someone drives through here, I'll have to be careful of that. I've got the coax looping out and around and back through my window. And here's the deal. If I want to pack up quickly, I'm just going to leave my stuff in the car, pack up and just go in case rain comes or something. So this is it. Let's try to make 10 contacts. I don't think it's going to happen because of that. So if I get 1 contact, I'll be happy. And I'll call this day very difficult. This is something I decided to put in my utility bag because last time I forgot it. 9 Yankee Oscar in Pere Marquette Park. CQ Poda, parks on the air, parks on... My phone doesn't work also. I'm so far out the phone I can't update my Facebook or anything. CQ Poda, parks on the air, parks on the air. I can hear the thunder. I'm gonna have to shut down soon. Can't be sitting around with wires in the trees. Parks on the air from Pere Marquette, Missouri. CQ, November 9, Yankee Oscar calling. If you're operating a radio and you hear thunder, that's time to put it up, right? I didn't make a single contact. Sorry about that fail video, dude, but this is why I like rugged equipment. This is why I like to protect things. I didn't get these bars because they look cool. I got them so I could throw it in the bag. I pretty much just took the whole thing and threw it in there like that, and that's why I have my only beef with Elecraft is it doesn't feel beefy. I mean, it might be. I actually dropped my KX2. By the way, I shortened this cord, which I was going to do from the beginning. I need to shorten this cord here, this cat cable, but I shortened the power cable. This is ugly. But anyway, my point is, this is why I like rugged gear. That's why I like my Yaesu. You could just, when it starts to rain or something, just throw it in there. I'm going to do my walk around. I always do a walk around to make sure it's easy to leave a black cable or something. This spot is actually pretty nice. Pulled up earlier, I tried to go into this state park, which this is the main gate. It goes way back. This is what I saw. This is what happens when you go to a park you're not familiar with. Everything's closed. Holy crap, look at that line. These people are about to get rained on. Yeah, that's the park I went to today without knowing that it was going to be... I should have just gone and looked at this stuff. Sorry folks, park's closed. Moose out front should have told you. Moose says you're closed, I say you're open. Come on, fat guy. What should we ride first? These people are about to get downpoured on. All those roads all the way home, they do have this ferry crossing. So I thought I would take it. I guess you can drive out there. I have no idea how this works. I don't know when it goes or how long it takes. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of freaky. All of a sudden it just started moving. It feels weird. It feels like I'm driving without doing anything. I guess you're supposed to stay in your car. When I was in Seattle, we took a bunch of ferries across the Sound and all of that, and we could get out and walk around, and they had snacks and stuff. I actually got kind of seasick on that ferry because of the hum of the motor. Could very much get rained on here. It kind of feels like Seattle, except it's a lot hotter. This is almost exactly like Seattle, but much warmer. Yep, and that's why I quit operating radio. Check it out, I'm driving on the river. Whoa! So I'm out here in the boonies and there's nothing around. I don't have a map, and so the rivers, they do that thing, and so you can get trapped on these little islands out here. It's really weird. So I finally found another ferry, got on that ferry, and they told me St. Charles is this way where I live. Worst day ever. It's funny, I went into this little bar next to the ferry and I said, "Where does this ferry go?" And she said, "Back and forth." She was serious too. I'm like, okay, it goes back and forth, but where does it go? Well, she goes, oh, I see. It goes into St. Charles. Oh my God, worst day ever. There are those days where things start to go wrong and somebody's trying to tell you something. They're telling you, go home, abort mission, go home. And today was one of those days. So I finally found my way out of the mess. And this is because of my utility bag that I told you need a compass. Because I got out there in the woods and I kept running into rivers and I didn't know which way was which. And so this, I knew I had to go south. All you have to do is go south and then I'll find a highway that I recognize. Boonies, and there's no signs, nothing, no points of reference. You don't even know, and the clouds, you don't even know where the sun is. You don't know which way is north, south, east, or west. So thank God I had this, and I wasn't in any danger or anything. And also thank God I got gas before I left. Always fill your tank, man. I was so happy I had plenty of gas because I could drive around forever and eventually run into the city. But there is a gigantic city south of Alton, Illinois. There's a good 40 miles of woods and back roads and farms with no points of reference. So I finally hit my point of reference, my highway here, and I'm good to go. That was the worst trip ever.